في لقائنا القادم نستحضر مواقف الحلفاء الذين سطروا ملاحم في الدفاع عن الشرعية والحرية، وعلى رأسهم الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية والتي قادت تحالفا دوليا لتحرير دولة الكويت.
للحديث عن الدور الأمريكي الحاسم في تحرير البلاد والموقف الثابت والداعم للكويت منذ لحظة الغزو حتى اليوم، إضافة إلى الشراكة الاستراتيجية بين البلدين في المجالين العسكري والأمني، نشوف معكم هذا اللقاء.
Well, it's truly a significant date in American history, as it is in Kuwaiti history. Americans remember that as the day that Kuwait's sovereignty was violated tragically. We remember that President George H.W. Bush famously came out and said that the aggression against Kuwait would not stand. And he backed it up. He built an international coalition. He put together a political and military operation that was able to liberate Kuwait in Operation Desert Storm. And August 2nd, I think, to the U.S. military is significant because that's the day when we all committed to support Kuwait. And we continue to support Kuwait and the defense of Kuwait 35 years later and looking long into the future. We put together what began as Operation Desert Shield. We undertook many, many months of joint training exercises so that we could ensure the interoperability of these forces from 42 different nations. And then it swiftly turned into Desert Storm. And in less than 100 hours, we and our allies were able to liberate Kuwait and eject foreign forces from the country and restore Kuwait's sovereignty. In the United States, we have a holiday, comes every November 11th, called Veterans Day. And on that day, we honor the sacrifices of all of our veterans from all of our wars, including the Gulf War to liberate Kuwait. And of those 697,000 who deployed, 147 made the ultimate sacrifice, giving their lives to help liberate Kuwait and restore freedom. And we remember their sacrifices not only on our Veterans Day, but also on Kuwait's Liberation Day, when many American veterans returned to Kuwait at the invitation of the government to honor the fallen. Indeed, the U.S. Library of Congress runs a program called the Veterans History Project, which collects histories from all of our veterans from all of our conflicts, including the Gulf War and the period of Kuwait's liberation. And many of those stories include nighttime scud hunts, rebuilding schools, all sorts of human interactions during the liberation, which really humanized the cost of war. And one of my favorite stories is that of a sergeant who, on the morning, right after liberation, right at sunrise, was met by a number of Kuwaitis who came out and offered tea to him and his company. And that's really one of my favorite stories. Well, they've evolved significantly. This was initially a partnership forged under fire, standing shoulder to shoulder during the preparation for and then the ultimate liberation of Kuwait. But in the intervening 35 years, as we have trained together, as we have built interoperability between our forces, this is a relationship that has truly modernized and evolved. And in fact, the United States recognized that by declaring Kuwait a major non-NATO ally of the United States. Well, of course, we train together on an almost daily basis. We undertake live fire exercises. We work on logistics preparation. Of course, there are weapon sales to Kuwait, which have helped to boost the interoperability of our forces, and not only our forces, but Kuwait and American forces interoperability with other states up and down the Gulf, which has contributed to better regional security over the years. And of course, we have Patriot missile systems deployed here in Kuwait to defend against ballistic missile threats. And it was Patriot missiles which were so instrumental in defending against recent ballistic missile attacks on another Gulf state. Americans are very thankful for the partnership that we have received from Kuwait in the years since the liberation. It's a partnership that really knows no bounds. It's definitely a security relationship, a defense relationship, but there's a strong economic relationship. There's strong investment both ways, and this is truly a mature relationship. And when Kuwait is mentioned in Washington, it's always with a smile. It's always with a knowing nod that Kuwait is one of our best friends and partners in this region. I think the big lesson there is interoperability, the ability for all of our forces to work together. We built on first Kuwait and U.S. interoperability of forces while we worked with other Gulf partners, and now we have a wider interoperable system where Kuwait and the United States can both integrate into a wider GCC defense network. And that includes everything from traditional defense partnerships to layered missile defense. We remember what happened on August 2nd. We remember the shared sacrifice. And we look back fondly on the partnership that we have built over the last 35 years. And I think the main message has to be that this is a partnership, this is a friendship built on trust, built on hard work and mutual respect.